Morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's nice and early and I thought I'd do a quick get ready with me video seeing as I'm getting ready to go out today. So if you want to see how I put my makeup on and what I'm wearing today, then stay tuned. So I've put all my skincare on and the first thing I'm going to do is go in with some Makeup Revolution Pore Blur. You can tell it's early, I can hardly speak. I need to apologise for the background situation at the moment because I'm up in my bedroom as opposed to downstairs in the conservatory where I'd normally be, because there's quite a lot of movement down there this morning. There may be some movement in here this morning. My husband will probably be in very soon with my breakfast for me. So yeah, I'm just rubbing all that in. Then I'm kind of go in with the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation, Fast Based Stick Foundation in the shade F3. I only bought this the other day and I'm still kind of testing it out to see if I like it, but it's one of the only things I've found that's actually in a decent shade match to my skin, because I am so incredibly pale. Well, I'm not, but you wouldn't think that if you see how I try and match myself up. See, I'm going to hold you up and do this so you can see. See, this looks incredibly pale, but when it's blended out, it's actually quite a decent match for my skin. My beauty blender's making a really funny squishy noise. I washed them all the other day and I'm under the impression that there's still some soap caught in it somewhere because it's making a listen. Strange noise. Quite annoying. Anyway. Yeah, so this is blending out quite well. So anyway, for people that haven't tuned in before or seen any other of my videos, my name's Emma and I'm nearly 45 next month. And I just thought I'd start doing some videos about me doing my makeup and skincare, because just of late it's become a bit of an obsession because I've decided that life's a bit too short and I'm going to wear that bright makeup, I'm going to get the nose piercing, and I'm going to do whatever the hell I like, because I've spent too many years giving a damn what people thought and not living. Okay, so that's nicely blended in, and now I'm going to go in with, I'm sorry I'm having to hold you up here because the lighting is really crap. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in, what shade have we got here? So we've got CO5, it's really light. It is really light, but when it blends out it's not too bad. So as you can see, it is really, really light. But it actually blends out quite well. If you can hear any other noise in the room, it's just my husband. So you can see that's blended in on it. It's actually a decent match, even though it looked really, really light. So now I'm going in with my Kiko Cream Stick Contour Sculpting Stick in the shade 201, I think it says there. Again, this does seem really dark, however, when it's blended in, it looks fine. This one's quite dark looking because it's more of a neutral cool tone instead of an orangey yellow tone, which looks diabolical on me. So just up and round the extra chins. We don't want to be coming down too far here, literally about as level as the eye, because we're not 20 years old and we don't want it all across our face. So again, I'll pick you up while I blend in so you can see. Now I'm using a beauty blend for this, and if you use the squidgy sort of fat butt end, that's the best part to use, and we're just bouncing it in. Don't rub because it'll start taking off your foundation. This sponge definitely is making a funny noise. Okay, so you can see it's just blending in nicely. Quite light down here by the cheek, slightly heavier up by the ear. I have put some fake tan on the past 2 nights, not that you can tell because my skin is so milk bottle white. It obviously takes longer than 2 days to build it up. Okay, so now we're going to go in and sort our eyebrows out. At the moment, I'm using this little kit that I picked up from Morphe, and it comes with a pencil with a spoolie on one end and obviously the pencil on the other. It comes with like a little cream pomade and also a wand of clear gel to fix them into place with. It does also have like a little stubby highlighter pencil, but I don't have that on me at the moment, so I'm just going to go in brush the brows out. I've been trying lots of different products lately because nothing seems to make them look exactly how I want them to. I was using Anastasia Dip Brow before, but it just doesn't seem to make them look just completely right in my opinion, so this pencil is actually quite good because it's just a little twist up one, you don't have to sharpen it. And you can do nice little strokes as well as quite thick lines if you need to. Okay, so now the eyebrows are done, I'm going to go in with some powder and set my face. So at the moment I'm using Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Cupcake. This is a really nice powder, it feels really nice and soft on the skin. I'm going in with a big puff, but you can use a brush. This is just so I can pack it on nice and thick under my eyes and over anywhere where I've got big open pores, which is generally down my T-zone, around my nose, chin and across the front of my cheek here. So it does look a bit daft and a bit ghostly, but what we do is we pat it in there and we leave it for as long as possible while we're doing the rest of our makeup, a good 5-10 minutes at least. And what happens is your skin heats up underneath and basically just bakes it into your face. And that's the process of baking. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Matte and Melt in the Mint Dinero colour. I'm also going to be using the Too Faced Clover Cute palette and an Inglot palette that I put together myself. So firstly I'm going to go in with the Lucky Clover from the Too Faced palette. Now this is such a cute palette. It's got little puppies and all sorts all over it. So yeah, I'm going in with the Lucky Clover, which is like a quite a pale olivey green colour. I'm just brushing up all over the lid, above the crease. So next I'm going to go in with this green up here from Inglot, which is colour 372. And I'm going to start putting that just above the crease. I'm also taking some of that just down under my lower waterline, just to match it up. And give those all a good blend in. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this little black colour from the Too Faced Cute palette called Woof. I'm just going to add this to the outside corner and smoke it inwards just very slightly. Again, blending everything in so we've got no harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the matte side of the Huda Matte and Metal. And I'm going to place it on the inner corner. Not too much, just a little dab, and then I'm going to blend it out because this stuff goes quite a long way. Okay, so what you need to do is try and blend it in and fade it out towards the black, so it just moves over there quite naturally. And then we go in with the glitter end. Be really careful with this because it can be quite gloopy, and sometimes it's easier to actually go in with a smaller brush, but I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm just going to go in with a little small lip brush just to burn that out slightly. Now, we don't need to go too mad with the glitter on my sort of eyes because they're very wrinkled on the inner corners. So we just put in a little bit because otherwise the glitter says, hey, look at me. And that's not what we want. We just need a little hint so when we open and close our eyes and when we're talking, you just get a little flash. Like that. So I'm also going to take a little bit of the matte colour and I'm going to just stroke it under my eyelids, lower lash line eyelids. It just helps it pop with the rest of them. So I'm now just going to go in with a little cream matte base transitional colour just to smooth out any harsh lines that might be there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go in with an eyeliner and line my upper waterline. I'm using a MAC Eye Kohl in Smolder. And on the lower waterline, I'm going to go in with this NYX like shimmery green eyeliner, and this is the colour Tropical Green. Before I go in and finish off the eyes, I'm just going to do some highlighting and put some bronzer on. So I'm going to be using Hula Light. We're just sort of going over where we added the contour. We don't want to go too overboard or make our skin look orange. So just a little brush around like that. Then I'm going to go in with some blusher, and I'm using a colour from this Morphe palette that I picked up the other week. It doesn't say what the colour is. Oh yes it does, it's called Fearless. This middle one here. And what we're going to do, we're going to smile, but we're going to do it way up high over here at an angle, not on the apple of the cheeks here, but high, because we want everything to be pulled up at an angle, because we're not 21. So high up, diagonal angle. not on the apples of the cheeks here. See, so it's lifting up. There we go. Also, after that, we need to go in with some highlighter. Just in case you're wondering, these are the new Jeffree Star brushes that I'm using here, which are so cute. Pink, pretty unicorn horns. Managed to pick them up the other week from Morphe. They're like gold dust. And the highlighter I'm using at the moment is another Morphe product. It's called Spark. Now, I didn't actually buy this. I got it in, I think it was a glossy box. It's a really pretty colour. So again, going in with highlighter up high here. Maybe take it up the side just slightly. Not down here. Just under the eye, top of the cheek. Ooh, look at it. Remember, ladies, just because we're in our 40s does not mean that we don't wear highlighter. Okay, also a little bit on the nose, a bit on the forehead, a bit on the Cupid's bow, and also you can go on the high points of your eyebrows. Just remember, makeup's not permanent. If you want to go full on glam and have your highlighter so bright that they're going to see it from the moon, then you go for it. No rules, do what you like. I seem to have found a newfound love for highlighter. Look at it, it's popping. Okay, so now we're going to go in and finish the eyes off with some lash curlers. It's a nice little torture device. And my mascara of choice at the moment, which happens to be Benefit Roller Lash. This is just a small miniature size because I wanted to try it out. But I do really like it at the moment, and it's probably the best mascara I've ever tried. So I think I will be purchasing the full size. So the wand in this is quite sort of thin, tiny little bristles as opposed to big long bushy ones. I was actually managed to master the art of applying mascara without having your mouth wide open and looking ridiculous. Please let me know in the comments below. Okay, so that's a nice one coat on there. Okay, so finally today we're going to go in with lipstick, and I'm using one of the new Huda Beauty Power Bullets, and this is in the shade Interview. I'm not going to bother with a lip liner because this is quite precise, and it's a lovely creamy matte formula. And finally, to finish everything off, we're going to go in with some setting spray, and this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. So a good coating of that. Okay, I'll just bring you in a bit closer so you can see where we're at. Okay, so that's my finished makeup look for today. This might be a little bit dark for some people. This might be, you know, an out evening look, but I'm kind of going through my let's go big and bold or go home phase, and I'm loving the heavy eye. So if you've enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'm coming back with anything new. If you've got anything you'd like to ask, then please comment below. And if you've got any ideas, anything that you'd like me to do for a video, anything you'd like me to try, then please let me know. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.